While watching bullish price actions, let us inform you our review on GATE. Marblegate Acquisition Corporation is a blank check company, which means it's essentially a shell company that has been set up to pursue a business combination with a private company, taking it public through a merger or acquisition. These types of companies don't operate any business themselves and don't generate any revenue until they complete that merger or acquisition. Their value comes from the potential of the business they eventually target. So what's interesting here is the huge spike in Marblegate stock today, up 207%, with a notable 70% breakout during the power hour and another 80% surge after hours, all on no news. This type of movement is pretty unusual, especially for a blank check company with no active operations or targets yet. Blank check companies are typically pretty stagnant until they announce a merger target. So this kind of volatility suggests something behind the scenes, even if we don't have official details. Now, it's possible that this increase is driven by speculation. Investors may be reacting to rumors or signals that Marblegate is in talks with a potential acquisition target. The surge could also be a sign of excitement around the idea that the company might be about to make a major move, especially if there are whispers of a high-profile merger or acquisition in the works. Often, the market will react quickly to this kind of speculation, pushing prices up sharply. That sudden uptick in volume and momentum could signal increased interest or involvement from institutional investors who are betting on the company making a splash. For those watching Marblegate, it's important to consider that the company has no operations or revenue at this point, so any long-term value depends entirely on what it does next. Investors might be betting on the potential for an exciting deal in the near future. However, with blank check companies, it's also easy to get caught up in short-term price movements that are driven more by hype and speculation than actual business fundamentals. So, while today's surge is eye-catching, it's crucial to keep in mind that until the company announces a target, it's essentially all speculation at this stage. For now, Marblegate stock might be riding a wave of excitement, but it's crucial for investors to watch closely for any actual announcements of a target or acquisition. Until then, this stock is likely to remain volatile, with investors banking on the potential of what's to come rather than anything concrete. The big question will be, can Marblegate execute on finding a valuable target, or will this surge be more of a short-term bubble? Only time will tell, but for those interested, the stock's recent movements definitely make it one to keep an eye on. If the momentum continues, we could see even more volatility, and perhaps even more rewards for those riding the wave. Please subscribe, give the video a like, and watch more from our playlist. Thanks!